Hi everyone, my name is Yang. Today, I want to talk about how to approach film school applications in a strategic and creative way. And I went to NYU Tisch for my BFA and USC Film School for my MFA, both in film and TV production. I also briefly studied at Chapman University's MFA directing program. I've been an admission consultant for 7 years, helping students to apply to both college and graduate film programs. There are 7 main parts for a film school application. So let's go through each one step by step and talk about what's important for each. First, personal statement. This is one of the most important parts of your entire application. The key is to find your unique personal story, the experiences that shaped who you are, and how they connect to your strength as a filmmaker. You can think of it as a formula: unique life story plus positive quality it gave you, and is equal to your core identity as a filmmaker. For example, if you grew up as an orphan without much support, but still managed to do well in work and school, that shows resilience. So your theme would be orphan plus resilience. Then connect that trait to your film. How your strength helps you tell powerful stories, work through creative challenges, and connect with people emotionally. It's also important to research the school, learn about the professors, classes, and the school's creative focus, and mention why you want to study there. When I work with students, I guide them to explore their most authentic life stories, identify their unique traits, and explain why those traits make them a great fit for the specific film schools they are applying to. 2. Film work sample. This is your portfolio video, and it's just as important as your personal statement, sometimes even more. This piece should show your style, voice, and visual storytelling well. Admission officers want to see your artistic vision and your ability to communicate through images and sound. Ideally, your short film should reflect the themes you write about in your personal statement. Something philosophical, emotional, and socially aware. The dialogue should always have layers of meanings and show your curiosity about people and society. From a technical side, try to make every shot look intentional and beautiful, like a painting. Pay attention to color, tone, sound design, and editing rhythm. Acting also matters a lot. Natural and believable performances make a big difference. If your actor's performance feels flat or exaggerated, it can actually seriously hurt your application. Try to include something unique, like an emotional camera movement, a special use of color, or a fresh story angle that becomes part of your personal signature style. For example, maybe you always use warm colors to express human intimacy, or you tell a familiar story from an unexpected cultural point of view. When I work with students, I review their videos carefully, help them highlight their strongest stylistic choices, and fix any red flags that could distract the viewers. 3. Treatment or project pitch. This is where you describe a film you want to make, either short or feature, usually a project that you'd like to develop during or after school. You typically have 1 or 2 pages, so your writing needs to be clear, visual, and right to the point. This is your chance to show your long-term vision, the kind of filmmaker you want to become, and what stories you want to tell. Admission officers look for fresh ideas, new perspectives, or creative combinations that make your story stand out. Your treatment should connect naturally to your personal statement and portfolio video, but also show range that you can explore different subjects or tones or styles. For example, if many applicants make films about the LGBTQIA issues, maybe your fresh angle is to set yours in like a Chinese historical setting, or to tell it through magical realism instead of realism. that most people wouldn't do. When I guide students, I help them find that fresh angle and make sure the writing feels cinematic, emotional, and professional. 4. Creative writing prompts. Many schools have short creating writing exercises or prompts to test your imagination and storytelling skills. These are like improv writing. They don't have to match your portfolio film exactly, but they should still reflect your personality and creative interests. I often suggest that students write a few flexible stories that can adapt to multiple prompts from different schools to save time. The key is to stay bold and original. Don't play safe. Use your imagination to create something surprising and personal. Admission officers love when they can sense your voice and creative risks. 5. Video introduction. Some schools ask for a short video intro where you can introduce about yourself and why you want to go to the school. A lot of students just sit and talk to the camera, but you can do better. Think about shooting in a unique setting or adding props that reflect your personality or filmmaking style. You can film in a location that's meaningful to you or use more visual touches that's allowed to make the video more live and memorable. 6. Recommendation letters. Your recommendations should come from people who know you well. Professors, mentors, supervisors who have seen your work ethic and creativity. Famous names can help a little, but what really matters is really the recommender can describe you in details, how you think, how you work, and how you collaborate. It's helpful if each recommender focuses on a different aspect of you. For example, one talks about your storytelling, another talks about your teamwork, and another talks about your artistic growth. When I work with students, I help them plan their recommendation strategy, choosing the right people, guiding them on what to highlight so all parts of your application can connect together. 7. Interview. The interview is often the final step before admission. Prepare well. Rehearse your answers several times until you can speak naturally and confidently, and your answers should echo what you've written in your essays and shown in your portfolio, so everything feels consistent. And try to show your authentic personality. Be passionate, kind, and grounded. Actually, your appearance in the interview also matters, like your hair, your outfit, and the background to Zoom, all help form the interview's first impression of you. Before the interview, research who your interviewer is, know what films or projects they've worked on, and prepare a few thoughtful questions to ask them. When I train students, we usually do several mock interviews so they can practice speaking clearly and connecting with the interviewer. So, these are the 7 key components of a strong film school application. If you'd like more guidance on your school admissions, follow my channel Young Futures for more tips. I also offer one-to-one consulting sessions. The link to sign up is in the video description. There, I also included some useful resources like solid books for directing actors, visual storytelling, and screenwriting if you want to learn more about filmmaking. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you prepare for your dream film school.